I'm live. But Twitch is not going to share it with me. Twitch, are you good, bro? We're live. I want to see. There we go. That was weird. Okay. Anyways, guys, I'm amazing, and so are you, and welcome back to another 2064 episode. Today we're gonna see if the news reporter died. Yeah. She fell from her office, like 2 stories, fell straight on the cement, did absolutely nothing to try to save her. So, you know, I think she's dead. And would it be our fault? Probably, because we were the last to see her. So, that's good for us, I guess. I don't... We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah. I like being back on Twitch. It's nice. The Twitch is just nicer to its people. It's content creators. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so okay, so looks like police have...
We can't leave now. We won't have a chance to investigate Zin.
Okay. So we have to So we have to investigate the office. Alright.
It looks like the desk has been cleared off. Let's take a look around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence.
Any evidence?
The police will be here soon.
Yeah.
Even a ROM like that doesn't deserve an end like this. Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment. Give me a moment to look through her files. Best to keep your fingerprints off of the... most of this. Committee reports, Oh, here we go. According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe. The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb. Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been. Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole. Just like the Augmented Eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
Okay.
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window. Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help. But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots. It doesn't look like it. We should go. There isn't anything else here.
Son of a...
Hi.
I should have figured the 2 of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine, fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up.
Got it.
We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the page.
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Ooh. Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation?
That is true.
I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity. Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zinn gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive. Literally. Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zinn out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out? We have little time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too. Now, unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not... I have highlighted the main Neo-SF...
Okay. We'll go there, Turing, if you want to.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's go. Oh, sheesh.
I hope some pity for me still remains, considering my recent tone, because I'm honestly not sure. I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions.
Yep.
Honestly, you do have your own mesh. I'm quite certain you can handle all the casuals. We hardly have time for me to blast.
Okay, fine.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just... Things are barely...
Okay, I don't
Forgive
care.
me.
I don't care. I don't care.
Charlie Nova is TMI Entertainment's most popular TV personality. He's gotten consistently high ratings for almost a decade and isn't afraid to tell you about it. The chatter on the mesh paints him as a bit arrogant, but in that loud, backslapping kind of way that a media star can get away with. He's best known for hosting Star in the Stratosphere. It's one of those talent-seeking reality programs. Apparently...
I just want to talk to
and
the
also-
receptionist.
TMI Entertainment is a relatively popular celebrity and they did a good job. Some might call they stick to As such, they have a positive relationship with many celebrities and regularly get exclusive scoops that keep their ratings up, despite their refusal to peddle in the darker side of the celebrity news circuit.
I need to clean my keyboard. Holy moly. Okay.
Welcome
Whoa.
to TMI Entertainment Incorporated.
Okay.
Do you have an appointment?
Do you have a carrot? Okay.
Oh, I guess I should send you to Sympathy then?
Who the fuck is Sympathy?
Oh, she'd be pretty mad if someone ran something without her getting a chance to comment.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk to her. She's on the other side of the room. Don't bother the talent, though.
Okay. System. That's a dude. That's a host. You?
Hey, you! Over here, now. What are you doing bothering my people? Thought I told Nina to cancel all my appointments for the day. I swear, that girl couldn't find her ears. At least she makes a decent...
You're a woman?
Yes, I am. And if you don't mind, I keep the show running here, so I'll be brief.
I thought you were a man.
What are you doing in my building?
We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your personalities, Charlie Nova. Someone has been manipulating his articles on the Meshnet and turning them into scathing attacks against the human revolution. We're trying to track the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads.
You let your ROM do all the talking for you? Must be one of those new interrogation modules all the fresh meat rave about. Of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm tracking them down myself. What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me. Super hacker twists Meshnet news for personal political vendetta? The clicks basically farm themselves.
We're willing to trade info with you. I'm willing to break the story under.
Zin? Augmented eyes, Zin? What does Zin have to do with this?
She's the one who gave us the lead to begin with. Then, someone threw her out of her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him first.
Holy shit. Fine, I'll let you talk to
Let's
Charlie.
go!
If someone is trying to kill people over this, I'd rather it be out and done with as fast as possible. I mean, shit. We're in entertainment scene. Nobody should die for that. But hey, watch yourself with Charlie. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown.
Okay.
Keep it civil, or I'll throw your ass out and figure this out on my own.
Okay, have fun.
Now get on it. I need to make some calls.
Cool. So, who's this guy? No, can't talk to him. Who the fuck is...
Fantastic! How fantastic! I just love your ROM.
And this is definitely him.
Not quite as stunning as mine, but still pretty grand.
So, I know...
Very sleek, very clean. Bravo.
Thanks.
Oh, Sympathy is doing that thing where she waves at me to hurry things up. Right down to brass tacks then, I suppose. Wait! I forgot to introduce myself.
Yeah, you did.
I'm Charlie Nova, host of Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere.
Cool.
But you already knew that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What can I do for you,
You're gonna die.
Oh, you flatter me. Yes, you do.
Okay, well, talk.
I can't imagine you've come all this way. After all, I've already... But I suppose I grew up here on the mean streets of Neo-SF, but my jocular nature and striking countenance got me scouted for a few and the rest is not so ancient. Now I'm the host of the largest celebrity news show on the Mesh, and I couldn't be happier.
Uh-huh.
It's all thanks to my swarms of fans, though. They're the ones who count.
Yes, any additional information on your station would be greatly appreciated.
Well, it's the best damn network on the planet, I can tell you that. We put out top-notch news and entertainment, but with real heart that our competitors just can't match. But if you really want to know about TMI, you need to know about Sympathy.
I literally
It's her
talked
pride
to
and
her.
joy, after all. Sure, she can be a little acerbic, and sure,
Oh,
she
no.
calls me a
I can't.
poofy-haired oaf all the time.
Ugh.
But you can really tell she cares, you know?
Why is it so itchy? Okay, what are you talking about? This guy's so annoying.
Deep down.
My nose is bugging the hell out of me. Ah.
I'm not sure if that throat-cutting gesture she's making is a signal to move to another topic or a threat against my physical well-being.
Probably both.
So, let's move on. What next?
Can I go home?
Oh, it may have come up in the last lunch meeting we had, but Sympathy assured me that it was some kind of technical glitch, and our support people were on top of it. They're top-notch, the absolute best money can buy. So I don't think there's anything more to say on the subject.
Okay. We've heard of other people's posts getting altered too. You're telling me you don't know anything at all of Charles. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this.
It's Charlie.
Whatever.
And honestly, I'd absolutely love to help you out.
But,
Really, I just don't have the information you're looking for.
okay.
And that is supposed to mean what? I'm not sure if you're trying to imply that I had something to do with this, or that I'm being targeted for some specific reason. My time is far too important to be wasted on beating...
All right, that's enough.
Damn it.
Charlie has a show to get ready for. He's told. So get the hell out of here.
He's dead.
If you find anything more directly.
Remember, I'm the victim in all this.
Sure. Nina, when did I learn your name?
She looks really cheesed off now. I better get her coffee ready. Maybe.
We're very sorry if we made your day more difficult. Perhaps I could take the coffee over to Sympathy and we...
Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, oh no. On second thought,
It'll only take a minute.
all right. But she takes it with plenty of...
We won't make amends and get an opening to...
Really?
Okay, let's deliver...
I thought I told you to beat it. Or did... Ha! Ah, that's cute. I promise I don't... Sometimes I think Charlie's hair gel seeps into his brain, but he brings in most of our revenue, so his happiness is our top priority. Now, Scram, you know how to get in touch with me if you need me.
Cool.
That did not go well at all.
I mean, I want
We
to
need some kind of leverage to get Mr. Nova to give us... I'm certain he knows something. Indeed. While you were it turns out he did a series of promos for a local Hassie bar early in his career, and some fans still... It's a long shot, but frankly, everything... Maybe we should question the people at this Hassie establishment. There must be... The Hassie bar is located on Market Street, near...
Okay, I don't know where any of that is, so thank you, Turing, for that. I can't leave. Okay, we'll go on Market Street, we'll save. Save. Okay, excuse me. Save. Yes. Cool. Do you have anything to say?
One simple failure will not dissuade...
Okay, that's a no. Kitty! Can I pet? Let's go! Happy cat.
What can I do for you? Sure. I still have a little bit before closing, and I could use some conversation to distract me from the anticipation of the VR drama I have waiting for me when I get off. What do you want to know? Charlie is a complete trip. We met when he was just starting out doing adverts. He still drops in every once in a while to hang out. I love the guy. He's super funny, always has the best stories, and his hair is perfect. And he parties harder than anyone I know.
I would imagine.
A couple weeks ago, he invited me to this rave at some hole that's probably already shut down, and he got so amped up on Crash that he jumped up on the table and hosted an impromptu dirty dancing contest. I swear, if he was in Charlie Nova, we would have gotten chucked out on our asses, but it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
If you want to meet him, just hang around here long enough.
Sounds
He
good.
loves mingling with his fans. Not that it helps his ego any.
This is pretty innocuous. We are going to need more evidence if we're to fabricate a believable story that will convince Mr. Noble.
You don't have internal hookups. It's pretty crude, though.
I don't care. I
It
don't care.
doesn't quite
I'm doing it
the
for the
direct
dialogue.
link network. And since the direct link, but some people are. Well, it's pretty invasive. They inject this smart. It's been safe for plus for the. It's a trip. Anyway, if you're looking to get installed, I have a guy. Just let me know.
No thanks.
Oh, it's an ongoing drama called Magical Commander Yukino. In it, you play the magical girl Yukino as she fights off elder gods as they arrive. It's a bit cliche. All with a pseudo in the newest episode.
Okay.
Not really. Video games are about winning and manipulating the mechanics of dramas are more about inhabiting the there are
Roleplay.
rules. It's a bit like being in everyone experience. It required I like it better than VR. It's the best. Soup. I played through a little bit of everything. Maybe a detective drama. Anyway.
Let me out.
Sure. Just let me know if
What? How? I still need to just talk in here?
I haven't seen you around here before. Is there something I... another one of hit... Yeah. I don't really get... Well, I have a picture from this time he flipped off a box of kittens. Somebody brought them to try to give away, and one of them... He ended up taking it home. But he really hammed... I think he ended up calling him... It was pretty funny, actually. I'll send your...
Oh, okay, that was it. Sick.
Oh, hey, it's you! Wow!
Who's this?
Hey, not too old now. Did you manage to keep that plan I got? Really? Nice job! I didn't... It's great to see you, though. Sorta surreal, too. You're never around on social sites or anything, you know. I'll bet you didn't see any of the pictures I put up from my last climbing trip in Colorado. For a tech journalist, you do have pretty poor net presence.
That's what I said.
Figures. So, what's with the bot? Yours? Really? Huh. I didn't think you liked to bring work home, as it were. Anyway, it's great to see you. What brings you to the All right, now that...
Indeed, we're looking into some accusations made against... And we're actually trying to build up a solid...
No shit! Charlie comes here all the time. You know that show he's host of? That show where normal people try to become actors and singers and all. Listen to this recording I made when he was here last month on his book tour.
So many people come up to me thinking that if they can sing or act, I'll just make them a superstar. But that isn't how it works. Raw talent isn't enough to get you by in this industry, and anyone who thinks so is lying to themselves. It takes hard work and persistence. You gotta want it, and want it bad. But the kids I get on Star in the Stratosphere, which I host each and every week, as you all know, they're all so young and hungry. I love them. I do my damnedest to make sure they get what they want.
But...
They give me their best, so I'm gonna give them mine.
It's not much, but it might help you build a case if you chop it up right. Just keep my name off it. Well, if nothing else, the threat of this dropping on the mess should get them talking. Anyway, I'd love to catch up soon. For now.
Okay.
Say... Why did you tell Keith that I belong to you?
Well, I do like you and I don't have a realm of my own. It's more convenient that way.
I'll thank you to remember that I am not the same as any ordinary...
Yeah.
I don't like being forced to... Anyway.
Bro, literally all 3 of those dialogues made it so that you weren't gonna like me. So.
Frankly, I'm starting to feel...
Okay.
Mr. Nova's clearly an upstanding individual, if just a bit boisterous. But I suppose if we're in for a penny, we're in for a pound. This should be more than enough anecdotal evidence to fabricate a less than... Let us present our story to him. Hopefully our delay has not put him in physical danger.
The whole building's on fire. Okay, hold on. So we go leave. We go map. Back here.
Hey, you two!
I didn't do it.
I think I'm gonna have to let security know that you're not allowed back in the building. Doubtful. But let's hear it. Never let it be said I didn't give someone a chance to...
Hey, that's completely out of context. And I love Captain Snuggles. Sure, we didn't get off to a good start, but...
Charlie, flipping off a kitten? Why? Anyway, this is just pathetic. This is really your best attempt?
Ha! You're just grasping at straws. This speech was true. There's no way in a
Well, with some creative editing. Whatever, this is still nothing but... You need to...
So what? I like to show people a good... There's nothing wrong with...
Damn it, I told you to get off the crash, Charlie. Shit like this keeps coming up.
I did. And besides, I wasn't doing anything illegal.
You go public with this flimsy smear piece, I'm gonna tear you apart.
Oh, enough, enough! I'm not cut out for this cloak and dagger game, Sympathy. What's the big deal anyway? It's not like they've got anything substantial to... I might as well give them what they want, so they'll go away.
Oh,
Tell them whatever you want.
That would be absolutely terrible.
And I'll be taking that evidence.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
You didn't have to do all of this.
I mean, kind of.
I would have helped if you had just... But it's always push and I'm not a journalist. I read off a teleprompter, and I don't have much to offer you. Trust me, I'd love to lay down some earth-shattering pronouncement and dazzle you with my investigative... The thing is, all this stuff with my stories...
Just making sure my brain's...
Stuff getting changed, making me look like I don't like the human revolution or whatever. It started after I had an... upgrade made to my VR uplink hardware. The technically legal kind. Look, I like to have a good time at a party, right? But Sympathy keeps hammering on me for pounding back too much crash and whatnot. Nothing illegal, but she says it makes me look like shit on camera the next day. So I went to this guy I know, good guy, everyone uses him. He's called Nanya.
None of your business.
He does great work. After just one simple back alley brain surgery, bing bang boom. I can use an app to make my VR uplink have the same effect on my brain that the stims do, without all the nasty physical side effects.
Okay.
It could be a coincidence, though. The tech guys didn't find anything wrong with my uplink, and they say the modifications check out. But that Nanya guy does a lot of work for media people around here, so if a bunch of posts are getting changed, maybe that's your weak link. Anyway, that's it.
Okay.
Pretty flimsy, but I'll say...
Cool. Thanks.
If he'll even see you. Well, we took far too long to get to it, but I'm just make sure you source me. Maybe run a rough draft past me and I'll give you some quotes. I'm certain that'll help signal boost the story all the way to...
Great.
Give it the old Charlie no...
Great.
Maybe we can...
Great.
Anyhow...
Great.
Let me know how it goes.
Great. Okay.
This looks like the spot. I'm awfully nervous and still a bit shaken up. Let's hurry and get out of here.
Howdy! You can call me Cactus Canary.
Okay.
Hey there. I go by.
Hold up there, Speedy.
Hi.
I've never seen the two of you around here before, and I know everybody. Why don't you let me know what's going on here first before you start barging through people's doors? Feel me?
Hello? We're just here to speak to Nanya about something.
Just got into town and you're already asking favors from folks, huh? Tisk, 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 my little blue friend.
What? No, it's not like that. Listen, we don't want any trouble, but we're kind of in a hurry.
Trouble? There's no trouble here. We can be friends. I like this one. You're a little more street smart than your blue bot buddy here, I see.
Yeah, what do you want?
No, I like you two. You're cool in my book.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're all such good friends now, maybe you'll be willing to give back to the community and do a favor for your new pal Formula first.
Okay.
You see, I'm a budding street musician.
Okay.
Working on my next big hit. Feel me?
Not really.
But I'm sort of stuck on a few lines. I just gotta get these last few rhymes right.
Okay, sick. We gonna make a song.
Maybe you could share a little of your creativity with me and see what we come up with.
Sure.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Sure. I don't know, we really don't have the time. Maybe we can try to help you out with it. Sure.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, it's just make it
You know
rhyme.
how important this has become.
Yeah.
Time is of the essence.
You don't have time to not help me.
That's true. That's true.
Huh?
What do you think would take longer? Helping an up-and-coming singer-songwriter finish a guaranteed worldwide hit?
Or die.
Or you could ignore me and maybe I'll send over an anonymous tip to the Neo SFPD. You see, I know for a fact that everything inside this shop here is 100% legal. But I bet whatever you got in your mind sure ain't.
Yep.
Even if they didn't find anything, it'd take the rest of the day to iron out. People like you don't come down here for anything boring.
That's true. That is true.
We clean up good. How well do you cover your tracks when you're in such a hurry, I wonder?
Not very good.
This isn't good.
Bro, it's just a
If
song.
Lexi in particular gets suspicious, and not to mention all the this whole...
Kind of a dramatic rhyme, ain't it?
Yep.
But I made my point clear. If you don't help me out, I'll make sure he's my buddy. That's how we do things.
Just do the song, match.
I knew you'd see it my way.
Bro, I said
All
it
you
the first
gotta
time.
do is help me complete my rhymes, you dig?
Yeah.
A couple of them are just missing a word or two, but if I
Okay.
really want to make this song fantastic, I'm gonna need some killer inspiration.
Alright.
It's gonna be super cred.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you ready for this?
Yep, I'm ready. Okay.
Gonna give it a shot? That's what I like to hear.
All right, here we go.
Here's the first line I'm having trouble with.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of, hang on a second.
Okay, true meaning of an elephant ear, old rusty. Wait. I holiday cheer?
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of my holiday cheer.
That sounded good.
Hey, yeah!
Let's go!
Totally works.
Poggers!
Great idea, thanks a ton.
Yeah, you got any more?
Here's the next line.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Pay attention now.
Okay.
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. And if you want my number,
And if you want my number, Okay, if you bring mistletoe, you'll knock off my guard, and if you want my number...
You know, for this one, I don't think words are gonna... I'm gonna need some inspiration to make it come together.
What?
If you've got anything to show me that you think will help me out, let me know.
Oh. Okay, box of donuts.
Wait, those are... sure. Why?
Doesn't matter, just take the... Knock me off my
I have
guard.
16 different...
Okay, well, can you...
This is genius. The contrast. Who are the junks and to...
Okay.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Okay. Just kind of look at everyone, I guess. Is it just donuts?
Ready?
Okay.
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. And if you want my number,
Okay, ow.
You know,
Ow.
I'm gonna need some inspiration. If you've got anything to show me that...
Ow. Brick?
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll give you my cinder block.
Oh. Giving you my business card.
Well, not unless the cinder block has my number.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
I'm gonna keep thinking, but let me know.
Okay.
Haven't you ever...
No, shut up. Turing, you dumb bitch. Okay. A business card.
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll give you my business card.
Sounds right.
Hey, that totally works.
Sick. My god.
Really, thanks so much.
Yep.
I'd never be able to write a song like this without you.
Got that right, bitch.
A Christmas-themed love song?
It happens.
Aren't those supposed to be pretty tacky?
Yeah.
All right, now I need your help with just one more line. I promise it's the last one.
Okay.
This one's been driving me up a wall. I hope you can tackle it as well as you did the others.
Oh god.
Ready?
Focus.
Here we go.
Okay.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a nice pair of,
Microphones. Headphones.
This is getting embedded.
Headphones.
There's no way to salvage this. Don't lose hope.
Headphones.
This
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of GX Ultra beats.
Okay.
That doesn't rhyme.
No, it doesn't. I thought you were gonna...
Oh, man.
I thought you were gonna say
I'm gonna keep thinking.
Do you even know how to rap?
I thought you were gonna say headphones. Maybe.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of yummy Christmas scones.
Okay, donuts are not called scones.
He does know those are donuts, right?
Now that's what I call a tasty beat.
Okay. Anyways.
That was...
Okay, shut up.
Whatever you do for
Shut
work,
up.
we
Shut
totally
up.
become rivals. And on second thought, you keep your day job. This is... But you did help out in a huge way.
Shut up.
Go on in and see Nan.
Thank you.
Here, you can keep the It was nice meet.
Hey, you too. Hey, that kind of...
Let's go.
Oh, what the fuck? Hello?
Nope. Nope, I don't know you. You got someone willing to vouch for you? If not, get out of my shop. Moolah? That guy's a hoot. Keeps out the riffraff and fakers, too. But seriously, where did you hear?
Oh.
Charlie? Yeah, I remember him. That TV guy runs his mouth a lot. Paid good enough. All right then. What?
You are Nanya, correct?
Sure, if that's what you want to call me.
You have many names?
If your credit's clear, you can call me whatever you want.
Okay.
Enough foreplay. What can I do for you? A fresh install, custom firmware, maybe an upgrade? I can pretty much do it all. But most people come in here for VR implants. Turns out brain surgery is expensive, yeah?
We're in a bad situation. Local news articles are being mysteriously altered after they've been posted to the mesh, even while the originals are still online. Charlie Novas are being manipulated as well, and he pointed us in your direction. It didn't start happening until after he had his implant upgraded.
What are you, cops?
No.
No, worse. You're journalists.
Yep.
Get the hell out of my shop!
Oh,
I have a business to run. I don't have time to answer shit about shit that don't got shit to do with me. You found the door before? Find it again. And tell Charlie he can get someone else to do him a rush job when he's back on stims and needs a workaround. He ain't welcome around here anymore.
Give us a moment, please. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of being given the runaround. We could just find some bribe or blackmail to get what we want from this Nanya. But I think it's time to take... I have an idea. Keep him occupied. Just do what you normally do. Nothing about the blog post, though. We don't want to set him off. It'll only take...
Okay.
Are you gonna get going, or am I gonna have to call someone to make you get going? Damn straight. Now get... I didn't.
We were just hoping to get some more background information on the kind of implant he had.
Shit. I'll tell you what you want. Doctor-patient confidentiality and all that. Just promise me it'll get you the hell out of my shop a little sooner.
Deal.
Okay.
Sorry for this. Our circumstance...
There's no way to hack a VR implant like Charlie's. I mean, you can definitely install hostile firmware on one, but you can't just load whatever program you want without the user's knowledge. Any changes to the loaded firmware will trigger some really obvious visual indicators to let you know something's being changed, and those are put in on the hardware level. I've never heard of anyone being able to circumvent them. The only person who could have loaded hostile firmware on there is me. And don't try and go there. I get paid too much to risk my reputation.
What about using the mesh to mess with the implant? Is there...
No, the implant itself doesn't have any kind of wireless connection. You have to use a headset with an induction coil for I/O. Wireless just doesn't have the bandwidth for it. You might be able to try infecting a ROM with some virus that screws with the I/O, but you only use a connection to a ROM for AR HUDs. They can't handle full simulation. You'd need a full rig and a hardline connection to the net to do that. So, I'd give it a big maybe. If that's actually how it all happened, they probably would have found whatever infected his ROM way before you showed up here to bother me.
Could it have just been faulty parts? Not to be too blunt about it, but this... Maybe your supplier sent you an implant with...
Damn it. Look, I get it. I'm working out of an old auto garage on the bad side of town. But I'm a fully licensed cyber surgery tech. This entire business is legitimate. It isn't illegal to install custom parts or firmware in any current generation implants. It just breaks the warranty. My business keeps a low profile so we don't run into bogus patent infringement lawsuits from Flower Cybernetics or whatever shell company they decide to come after you with. All of my parts are sourced direct from the original manufacturer, completely above board. So if they're bad, they were built bad by the factory. Now, is that all? I have appointments to keep. Yeah, whatever.
You may not know this, but I have a finely tuned sense of electromagnet... We need to be able to maintain Your stock off-the-shelf ROM has very little... But I'm starting to realize how very little of me is stock or off-the-shelf. That means when the humidity is low, the air fairly sings for me. Meaning, in layman's terms, I could read his monitor over his shoulder while being across the room. Well, some. I doubt I could have handled an LCD monitor. They require... and the fidelity is a bit low. Anyways, Nanya looked up his client records on Charlie, and I got some of the names of his other customers off of the spreadsheet. One in particular stands out, Shotaro Otsuka. Mr. Otsuka is a moderately prominent tech blogger, respected, perhaps a bit vitriolic. He catches my attention though because historically he has been very critical of Parallax in his posts.
Alright.
Recently though, the tone has been increasingly moderate, and now he is almost effusive in his praise. His fans are accusing him of shilling for the company, but many of his earliest posts show some of the same manipulations that we saw from Augmented Eye and Nova's blog. Now it's like he's being ghost-written entirely. I've marked the location of
Okay. Oh, okay, nom left. Sick. Let's save here just in case I die for some reason. Chapter 4. I don't know how many chapters are in this game.
After you.
I was saving. Chapter 5. No, not Chapter 5. New Day.
This is the building.
Okay.
Mr. Otsuka must do well for himself. Not the priciest section of Neo SF, but nice enough for a self-employed tech blogger. Perhaps we should just ring the bell?
No.
We both know it won't be that...
Pet the cat. Oh! Who are you?
Hey, didn't I see you earlier at TMI?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sky.
Okay, that was it.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's Ra.
Nice.
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here. Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
That's encouraging.
He could be dead.
That was odd. Maybe try the bell again.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ. Shotaro was not expecting any... Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for...
What is taking so... All right, third time's... Once more, with feeling.
Greetings, guests. Shotaro was not Sorry for the wait.
Ah! Why can't this ever be easy? Thank Hayden for... Well, that... Let's see if we can find a way into Mr...
My gym's closed this week for the holidays.
That's not what I wanted.
I don't think it's coming.
How do I get in? What? Oh, ladder.
Mr. Otsuka's apartment is on the second floor. The fire escape should give us... We just need something. I'm sure there's some piece of detritus or loose end. Oh, that's how these things...
Can I use the cat?
How do we reach that? That isn't entirely a bad idea. Don't you think in... I still find your method... After you.
Sick. Window?
This window is unlocked. Let's...
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Dead.
My olfactory sensors detect chemicals associated with decaying food and something else I can't pin down. It's unfamiliar to me.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
That's better.
What? Is that a pancake?
Let's take a look around.
Oh, he's dead.
Shotaro must be plugged into the mesh. I feel like I could... Hi!
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Otsuka!
I didn't read that.
Nothing.
Hello, guest.
Hi.
Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
We just checked, and he seems busy.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
How long is your owner been? Oh, is your owner still making block dates?
Shotaro has been under the weather for some time, but I could not tell you precisely when. He rarely has visitors or goes on outings, so this is only slightly abnormal behavior for him. In fact, you are the first visitor he has had in a while.
He looks dead.
Several days, in fact. Perhaps you could ask him about it yourself. I will... He is. Shotaro is a diligent man, even in the face of such adversity. If you are a reader of his work, his next significant piece will be going online tomorrow. I will not spoil it for you. I run regular self-checks and have noticed no irregularities in either my hardware or software.
Okay.
I appreciate your concern. If you think I am behaving erratically, perhaps you could mention... Very well. Let me know.
Okay. Yep, that's what I thought.
Oh no, we're too late.
Yep.
It looks like he's been here for a couple of days, maybe a little longer. That means whoever did this did it before we even found out about all of this. Stabbed in the chest, right through the back of the chair. Looks like it severed his carotid artery. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I can't help but wonder if this was done by the same person who assaulted Zin. His ROM doesn't even think anything is wrong. We need to hurry. If I'm right, everyone we've talked to so far is... Someone is following us. We have to find his computer so I can see if I can pull it. You interrogate his ROM.
Okay.
Maybe you can find out.
Okay.
Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently. He is trying very...
That's okay.
Is there anything else?
It shut itself down again. Let's see if we can pull some useful information off of Mr.
Okay. TV. That's stop. Stop. I don't know if that's copyright. Okay. Great song. Probably copyright. Oh, okay.
Hey!
Sorry.
That's better.
Sorry. How do I find his computer? Okay. Can I use it?
I'll start downloading these files. I finished my examination of Mr. Otsuka's computer. I didn't find anything particularly interesting. If we're all done here, we should hurry and go warn Nanya about what we found. They might be in immediate danger. Let's head for Nanya.
Okay, do a quick save before I go in the face of danger. Okay, so Nanya first. Oh, hey Nanya, how you doing there, bud?
Shit! What the hell are you doing back here? Wait, let me guess. You stole some of my files, or hacked my brain, or used telepathy or some shit. Found out someone else got hit by your little ghost in the machine, and when you got there, found out he was deader than new disco.
You stole some of my files, hacked my brain, used telepathy, found out someone else got hit, and when you got there, found out he was deader than new.
That close enough?
Yeah?
That is distressingly accurate.
Well, it wasn't much of a damned guess. Charlie Nova is dead.
Oh, shit. Well.
What? Charlie is...
Well.
The autocab he was in drove him right off the bridge and into the bay. It's been all over the news for the last 10 minutes, and I'm not looking to be next. I'm getting the hell out of NeoSF, and I'm gonna forget that I ever saw you, ever knew Charlie, ever gave a shit about any of this.
Nice.
Hell, maybe I'll pick up a new career.
Doubt that.
I'm less likely to get murdered for being a fry cook. That's for damn sure. Have a good life!
Oh no! No, 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 no! Why is this happening?
Got hit by a dump truck.
There was no one in that car. No heat signatures, no wireless emissions, nothing. That wasn't even an auto cab. It's a manual.
Oh.
I don't know.
So somebody has...
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Chill.
That's it. This is too much. I've had enough. I don't care who's controlling the news anymore. Almost everyone we've talked to so far has died, and I can't live. We're not investigating this lead any further. As of right now. I'm just done. We're completely out of leads, and I can't even imagine watching anybody. Perhaps Tomcat is finished going through all of the data we found. Let's head back to the apartment. Ah, home sweet home. And before you say anything, I don't feel the need. Too much has happened. I've already forwarded everything we rooted out to Tomcat, both Hayden. They said they would be over in... Perhaps things will look better in the morning, but I have a feeling we're... Good night.
Good night. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Thank you. Oh, my neck. Chapter 5. Let's go. Alright. Ah!
Rise and shine, you sleepy layabouts.
How'd you get in my house?
We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done. Hardly had to blink to crack your door. Did you know that it's just a knockoff?
Yeah.
Why'd you make the entry?
That's what I asked.
Anyhow, I felt a little silly when I realized your window was propped open and I could've...
Huh, deja vu.
Y'all should be more careful about that.
Meh.
Though, I can't blame you much. The climate control in here seems a bit lacking in the stamina department.
What have you learned from the file?
Nothing all that new, to be honest. All the files we got from that Vincent fella just covered what we already knew in greater detail. There is one thing that stands out, though. At least for...
Oh?
Yeah. See, Hayden's long-term goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right? Don't take it the wrong way, Turin. You might even...
Okay, can we just
Hayden
get
wanted
to the
make a
point?
machine system that could contain human life.
Yeah.
And even just from his notes, his programming was elegant. I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to him.
Alright.
Looking at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to duct tape.
Okay.
But I think I'm getting off track here.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, he didn't write your code, Turin. No one did.
Wait, Turing...
Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off of the hardware profiles the system is installed on.
So, Turing wrote his own code.
Melody mentioned something about that.
Means you don't have to be alone. It means Hayden was arrogant. It means we can make more AIs.
Exactly. Assuming we can get our hands on Turin's original source code, you wouldn't be the only one anymore, Turin.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Kind of
I hardly know what to...
But once you consider the stuff I found in the research, it gets a damn sight more complicated. Stuff about Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch.
Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch.
Turin.
Uh-oh.
That's why someone had him killed.
The potential for wrongdoing with an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax could pull off with it. I mean, you're built different, Turin.
You're built different.
Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right?
Why was that a
But
question?
Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it decides to go off the rails, well, we'd be screwed faster than a rabbit in spring.
Okay.
Good and proper.
How likely is that?
I'd say it's inevitable. In fact, in a sense, it's already happened.
Oh, okay.
What?
Their prototype build. Baby Blue. I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh. The research notes on the project show clearly and with certainty that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in the hope that it would increase its chances of survival.
Oh, that's why there were so many changes.
I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off. But that was almost a year ago.
Vincent told us about all of this too.
Well, I think Baby Blue is the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh to be pro-parallax or at least anti-human revolution.
Ah.
Do you think Baby Blue had anything to do with the attacks on Nanya?
I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out. It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I doubt it. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary. I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up. And my money is on someone from Parallax, whoever took out Hayden. We already know they don't care who gets hurt. I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue. It's too dangerous. I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine in tech.
Okay.
If we can get Hayden's original source code for Turin and upload it onto the mesh, we can turn every single ROM into a... That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat. We could also upload a patch for every ROM to prevent Big Blue's reach from... Without the ability to control all ROMs, Big Blue...
And I wouldn't... There would be... hundreds of millions of
Well, you're cutting edge of ROM. Most of today's ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do it right, the code should propagate. It'll be a self-sustaining thing. You'll be in good company.
It's a big...
Okay.
We're talking about the point of...
I don't...
Is it okay for us to make this...
We don't have any other... This is gonna happen. Either Parallax gets to control the data...
What do you think?
Up to you, Turing. Only you know if the world's ready. This is a bad idea. Screw Parallax. We avenge everyone who's dead right now.
I'm not sure I'm up for that, but I think that even if it is a shock, despite all the... If we let well, whether the world... We're here to stay. I might as well throw my chips in. Let's do this!
There you go.
On our terms.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
It does have a...
Can we get done?
Parallax
Can we get done?
removed.
7
Just
minutes.
for the truth. Perhaps after all,
I
paying
get
them
it.
back double.
Okay.
I like the way you think.
Okay.
First things first.
Okay.
The research notes we've gotten so
Okay.
far. I can't replicate them myself, so we'll...
Okay.
Thankfully, we have the...
Sick.
We can get the source code. It's probably stored in a couple of different... I've done a little groundwork already,
Let
but I'm
me
gonna...
out. We can do that for you. I suppose that's us.
You're a peach, hon.
Yeah, I know.
I've got a couple of ideas on...
I don't.
We should do it soon, though.
Okay.
Guard shift don't change. Once y'all have done that,
Cool.
we'll have to upload it.
Sick.
And that's...
Yep.
From there... So...
That sounds like a workable plan.
Yes. Let me out.
I hope you don't mind.
Let me out.
I know I gave...
This is a
Sure
lot
thing,
of dialogue.
hash out a rough plan.
Okay.
Call us if you need anything.
Sick. Let me out.
Thank you.
Let me out. Okay, Tomcat.
Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of need to get something off my chest.
Okay.
I'm actually glad Turin went out.
Okay.
They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand.
Yeah.
There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top.
Oh my god.
I don't even know where to start.
Just spit it out, woman. I guess at the beginning, take your time. What's the issue?
The beginning. Yeah, okay. So, truth is, I'm not from North Carolina.
What?
I visited my gramps there.
What?
I'm California born and raised.
No!
Napa Valley. Over the years, it's kind of grown into a community of wealthy old folk who like things and people who don't change.
Sounds like Florida.
My parents were no exception, and I was a little too different for their tastes. It was hard growing up with them.
Is that hard for everyone? Whatever.
They never gave me too much hell, but things were tense.
Yup.
Especially after my sister Catherine moved out.
Ooh.
Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school.
Oh, cool.
I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out. I was ecstatic to be free again. I worshipped the ground my sister walked on.
Yep.
And that was before I found out what she did for a living.
What does she do for a living?
She was flashy and colorful and a whirlwind of activity. And she was a brilliant hacker.
Sick. Playing freaking Watch Dogs.
She was Tomcat.
Oh.
She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little coup of crackers hell-bent on changing the world.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax, exposing to the world the holes in their original meshnet security.
Wow.
I was just along for the ride. She always knew she would get caught, though. How could she not? Parallax was one big Goliath, and she flinged a stone. She was looking at serious jail time, and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right. But it just wasn't right. It wasn't fair for her to throw her life away, and she was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct.
Oh.
When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. I gave them quite a fireworks show.
Okay.
Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as Tomcat and took credit for the whole job.
Oh.
She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it. It's all right, though. It was for the best. I figured I'd just get a year of juvie. I'd be back out in no time.
But...
No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been jailed for as an adult.
That is true.
And so, I waited patiently.
Hold on. Are we... Okay, we are streaming. Good. That would have been
I
awkward.
cooked up so many ideas on how I was gonna make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
But before I ever got out,
Somebody...
there was an accident.
Yep.
An auto cab hit my sister. She died on impact, and that was it.
Yep.
It's hard, blaming yourself when things go wrong because you did something right. I took her sentence so that she could have a life, and instead, not being in jail killed her. If I'd have just let her take the blame. I can't stop thinking about how she'd still be here.
Ah, sappy shit. Fuck.
And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just an accident.
Stop.
Do you know how rare it is for those things to hit a human?
Not very rare. We just saw it like 10 minutes ago.
Someone knew who she was. Someone knew what she did, and someone wanted to make sure she would never do it again.
Yep. Parallax.
So I became Tomcat. I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted. Catherine was... If you had met her, just for a moment, you would understand. She was everything I could ever want to be. But over time, that little bot has grown on me. Maybe you have too.
Do you honestly think we're still on the right course? Will stopping Big Blue burn us? Sure, but they still killed Faden.
I do. The threat of Big Blue is real, and we're the only ones who can do something about it.
I like how this is Big Blue, but Watch Dogs is Big Brother.
It's bigger than me and my vendetta. I just wanted to get that all off my chest. Sister, she'd smack me if she knew I've been holding this grudge. I'm trying to learn to forgive myself.
Like.
Still, I won't let her go unavenged. We're so close to bringing them all to justice.
Like, this game and Watch Dogs 2 are kind of the same, except this is more story-based, and Watch Dogs is more action-based.
I know she'd be proud. I know if she were here, she'd be right next to us, helping until the end. I've been carrying all this for so long, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere.
I need a save file.
Thanks for hearing me out.
I had no choice.
I hope we can really do this.
No.
Friends, I've returned. I'm ready.
I'm not.
Good. I've marked the location of the
Please let me go. Okay. No!
We'll have to go in and get the source code mostly.
Shut up!
We'll do our best, Tomcat.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Oh, right.
Get going.
California.
I have lots of code to ride and...
Of course, Tom.
Okay,
don't worry about it, hon.
Go.
Good luck.
Go. No. 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 Let me be home. Okay. Menu. Save the giant ass dialogue that I went through. Okay, chapter 5. Alright, I'm assuming this is the last chapter. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.